Last few months, with many relying on humanitarian assistance to survive. This assistance can come in different forms, as Wanja Mungai now reports.
This is Congolese Mapendo Mabushenyula. She moved here to the Panzi neighborhood in Bukavu a few weeks ago. The ongoing conflict in the eastern DRC pushed her out of her home in Nyangezi, about 20 kilometers south of the South Kivu capital. There's relative peace here, but difficulties in making ends meet and threats to life persist.
We spent 2 weeks at Kandekere. Hunger and diseases had struck us. We started farming for other women there in exchange for bananas and cassava leaves. The children were not used to eating these foods without oil, just boiled. So we decided to return home thinking it was over. 2 days later, the shooting started again. We fled to Kahinga. There, a woman with us was shot and left behind an 8-year-old child. I took in the child and I live with him in this suffering and these difficulties.
She and her children were lucky to find a host family here in Pendo, despite limited resources to get by.
This isn't the first family that took me in. That house was already full. I kept moving forward, and that's how I arrived at this mother's house. May God bless her, she took us in. But eating is a problem. She has her children and I have mine. We end up being 30 people around one plate. We eat just to calm our stomachs. It's not good at all. We pray to God that everyone can return to their homes.
Bushenyula's story is like that of many Easterners in the Democratic Republic of Congo who endure conflict between various armed groups like the M23 rebels and Congolese military forces.
I want God to bring peace for people to hear and for this war to end. We are dying. 2 members of my family died, shot while fleeing. Where we hide, bullets reach us. That's why we ask for peace in DRC.
The clashes have intensified since January, and there is no end of the conflict in sight. The rebels have been taking swaths of territory in the east, including the 2 main cities of Goma and Bukavu. Thousands have so far died, and millions like Bushenyula have been displaced. The United Nations has accused neighboring Rwanda of the atrocities and support to M23, allegations it has denied. Efforts to end the conflict have seen meetings held in Doha, which have so far not led to any meaningful ceasefire. Meanwhile, Bushenyula hangs in there, hoping that a day will come where there will be peace and rest in her Congo. Wanja Mungai, CGTN.